So hi everybody, like I had indicated yesterday in my video, I'm on vacation for the next couple of weeks or so, and that gives me some time to do some videos that I didn't have time to do before while I was working. So today I actually did two videos, so I'm going to do intros to both of them, and you're going to see me in the same look, the same shirt, just to intro both of those videos. So the first one that I did was a day look using the Naked 3 palette that I just got, and I've had this palette for about a week or so. I've used it, this is the second time that I've used it, and the colors are all rose toned, pink based, kind of rosy taupey undertones, and the pink undertone is really great, I think, on my skin, with my hair, with my brown eyes. So I really love this palette. I did a simple day look today to go over to my neighbor's house for coffee, and thought I'd get a little dressed up and take the opportunity to do a tutorial. So if you'd like to see how I did this day look, the makeup, stay tuned and you'll see. Thanks. Hi. I'm going to do the tutorial for a just an easy day look, light, not complicated, using the new Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Oops, that's a little close up. That I just got. I think that the colors in this palette, being the rosy tones that they are, work really well with my skin tone and my hair color. Pardon me, frog in my throat. And I have really been enjoying using this palette, so I thought I'd do just a simple day look. I'm going to start on a clean face. I washed it with my Meaningful Beauty softening cleanser, skin softening cleanser, which I really like, and then I applied a little bit of Neutrogena moisturizer, and now I'm going to get started on my look. I'm going to start with the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer for the eyes, and I always used to do my foundation and everything first, so that I started with a clean canvas, so to speak, which I used to prefer. I never even considered doing my eye makeup first, but gee, one of these days I'll have to do a tag of things YouTube made me do, or things YouTube made me buy, because I have changed a lot of what I do with my makeup based on things I've seen on YouTube. One of them was to apply my eye makeup first. Okay. Now I have, I don't know if you can see it, I'm sure you can, and I'm sure you've seen it in my other videos. I have very dark eyelids. So I like to start, even when I'm doing a light day look, with the Milk Matte White eyeshadow pencil by NYX. And I don't think I need to show it to you. I've shown it to you a million times, but it's the Milk by NYX. Everybody on YouTube seems to have one of these pencils and use it. And I just like to apply it as a good foundation or a good base for my eyeshadows, because it allows me to get a truer color. And I think it may be that dark tint that's naturally on my eyelids that causes everything to kind of gray out when I apply eyeshadow. Okay, and then I'm going to just blend it a little bit with my fingertips. I used a brush to blend this out when I applied my makeup last weekend, and I really like that. But that just means more brush cleaning, and ick on brush cleaning. Ick on cleaning, period. Who wants to spend their vacation cleaning? So I did say on my last video that I am on vacation, which is wonderful. For today and one more day, I am actually alone until about 10:30, because my son is still at school. They do have half days, but my husband's vacation doesn't start till next week. So it's been me and my lovely dog Amy Shmeme enjoying our mornings together, and we have really been enjoying our quality time. The two of us on the couch dozing in the mornings and me watching YouTube while she sleeps. Very nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that dry down just a little bit before I put on the shadow, because otherwise it's a little bit tacky. I'm hoping that I get to spend some time with some of my friends while I'm on vacation. Specifically, I'm talking to you, Sam. We are really hoping that we're going to be able to get together. Oh, I just have no room on my makeup table right now for brushes. And I wanted to get a nice flat eyeshadow brush to use to apply some color. I got a new brush set from BH Cosmetics. It's a purple. They're just purple. It came in a roll. It was just, I think they just called it purple brush set. And I got it with, I think a palette. Oh, the eyebrow stuff that I got. And I like the length of these brushes. They're very nice. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to use Burnout, which is this color right here, the third color. I actually, I think I'm one of the few people that got this palette that actually likes the color Dust. I've heard a lot of negative comments on YouTube about that particular color being not a good consistency and being aptly named that it's Dust. And I think that there is some fallout with it, but it's such a nice glittery pale pink, and I actually like it. I may use a little bit of it in the corners, maybe the tear duct area, to open up my eyes. So I'm just applying this to the inner half of the lid on each eye. I'm not going to make too dramatic of a look because, again, this is just kind of a day look, and the shimmer that's in this particular color is definitely shimmer and not glitter, and I'm not too big on glitter for daytime. I'm really not big on shiny, sparkly, spangly, rhinestoney bling for daytime, but hey, Sun City West isn't far from me, and there's a lot of that gold lame sequin running suit still going on down there. Okay, so now that I've applied, now that I've applied that color to the corner, I'm gonna go in with a soft crease brush. I think I'm going to use, where is my pretty MAC brush? I should have been a little bit more organized, but, oh, there it is. I'm going to use my MAC 224 brush just to apply a nice transition color in the crease, and I think what I'd like to use is Limit. I think I'm going to use Limit. I should probably show you that color. Limit is right here. And that makes a really, really nice transition color. And I'm just going to, as Vintage or Tacky says, rock it in my socket, just to create a nice transition. Very, very soft. I love this brush. Gently, gently, not applying hardly any pressure at all. I don't know if you can see that. It makes such a nice transition color. It's funny when I look at the what's coming through on the camera. I've got a mirror set up behind the camera that I use to film, because I don't have one of those fancy schmancy viewfinders that'll flip forward for me. But it's always kind of interesting to see what is showing up on camera as opposed to what I'm seeing in the makeup mirror in front of me. And I can definitely see the contrast a lot more in my camera than I can in my mirror. Just build this up a little bit. Oh, this brush is so soft. I just love MAC brushes. I wish I could afford a ton more of them. Okay, now, since this is going to be a really simple day look that I haven't really thought a ton about, I'm just kind of winging it here. I don't want to use a bajillion colors, but I do want to get some nice, let's see, what would be a good brush? Maybe the, I don't know that, I'm not crazy about that pencil brush. I have a new stippling brush. No, that one's too soft. Okay, let's try this pencil brush from my new set. And I'm going to pick up a darker color. Let's see, what am I going to pick up? How about some Nooner? Nice! Used my little timer on my cell phone to tell me when my 10 minutes of filming time was up. So as I was saying, I think I'm going to pick up a little Nooner, which is this shade right here. And it doesn't look too dark in the pan, but it shows up a little bit darker on the eye. So I'm going to put that on the outer half. In like a C or a V, just on the outer half of the lid, kind of going up into the crease, blending into the transition color. I just absolutely adore this palette. I have the Naked one, which I just bought, believe it or not. I had gotten the Naked 2 not a long time ago, but over the summer, and that was really, honestly, the catalyst for me getting back into doing makeup. I had gone for years and years without doing makeup, just because I had a small child. I, had a job working in an office all day. There wasn't really any need. We don't see clients. We do everything over the phone, so it's not a job where I actually needed to wear makeup at the office. And quite frankly, I got up so early to get to work that there wasn't any point in my mind to spending that kind of time doing getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to do makeup just didn't seem reasonable to me. So I stopped doing it for a while, but I had always loved makeup when I was younger. And so over the summer, I really just kind of got back into doing it. I still don't do it for work, specifically because I work from home most of the time. But I do it for Saturdays, and I really, really enjoy it. I've been having a good time. Okay, I'm going to pick up a little bit of this color here. This is a darker tone called Factory. And it does have kind of a purpley undertone, even though it looks really brown in the pan. It does kind of translate a little bit purpley when it gets on the eye, which is very, very pretty. And again, I'm using just a pencil brush. I think this is from Ulta, just to get this in a specific place, just in the outer corner of the eye. Hope I'm still in shot there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I want to highlight and blend, so I'm going to take one of my MAC 217 brushes, And I'm going to pick up the highlight shade in this palette, which is Strange. It's the lightest color in the palette. And it's a matte, which I love. I'm all about the mattes. And I'm going to put that up here in my brow. Okay, and then I think I just want a big fluffy blending brush, and I have one of those. It's from BH Cosmetics. This is a very fluffy, soft brush that I use for blending. Okay, and I'm going to just blend it out, make sure that I don't have any harsh lines, and just blend, 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 blend. Nice. Okay. I don't know if the color is very true on this camera shot right now because of, good Lord, the lighting that I have right here is anything but flattering. Give it a little distance so you can see it. And then I'm going to take a detail brush. This is another BH Cosmetic, or I'm sorry, I take that back. This is a Real Techniques, just a little detail brush. And I'm going to take a tiny little bit of the dust color, which is that very shimmery pink right here. And I'm going to put that right in the center of my eyelid, just to pop that a little bit. Okay, I love it. Now I'm gonna do the inner corner tear duct highlighting after I have put on my foundation. And my foundation routine, pretty straightforward. I'm going to use a Real Techniques, this is the Expert Face Brush, and I'm going to use my let's see, foundation. I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW20 and my Bobbi Brown Under Eye Corrector in Light Peach. And as soon as I'm done applying my foundation, I will be right back. See you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I've applied my foundation. I also set everything with the Ben Nye translucent powder, and I applied some of my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder under my eyes. Now I need to do finish up with my eyes. I'm going to start with the eyebrows, and I picked up this Flawless Brow Kit from BH Cosmetics, and I used it for the first time last weekend, and I actually really liked it. Now I just need to find my brush that I use. I normally use a Real Techniques, here it is, brow brush. It has the sharpest edge, I find, and I spoolied my eyes, and now I'm going to take a little bit of the brown creamy waxy color and then mix it with the dark color, and then I'm just going to fill in, oops, hope I'm not out of shot, fill in my eyebrows. Emphasize that arch a little bit. You know, the thing that I really like about this eyebrow product, number one, is it is super inexpensive. I think these were either $2.95 or $3.95, and I got the medium and the dark I don't believe I will ever use the dark. But a very little tiny amount of this product goes a long way. So basically I just put the very end and kind of wipe it across the cream color, and then wipe it across the powder, and that is all the product that I need to complete the whole brow. And I am so glad that, Sam, you inspired me to start filling my brows in, because your eyebrows always looked, well, they still do, but they were just incredible. I couldn't stop staring at your eyebrows from the time I met you, and I still stare at them today because they are just shaped so beautifully. And I always figured, I don't know why I never filled my brows in. I think I never filled my brows in because I had dark brows, and I didn't think that you needed to fill in dark brows. Who knew? Ha ha ha. And I will be very happy when that little area, I don't know if you can see it, but I'll be very happy when that little area grows in and these brows match a little bit better. Okay, I think that's good. Hope that's not too clownish. That is a little bit dark. I may keep trying, well, of course I'll keep trying brow products to see if I can find one that's just the right color for me. But for now, this one, I think this one works just fine. And then a little clear mascara to set them. Okay, and those are set. Okay, now the next big thing to apply is my eyeliner. And I have been madly in love with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper since I got it at Sephora. The Sephora at my mall, the big Sephora store, didn't have it in stock, but I went over to the Sephora at JCPenney's and they definitely had it, and I got, oops, gotta switch my mirror to the magnifier, and let's see if I can stay in shot by lowering that. If I'm still out of frame, I'm really sorry, but this is not particularly easy to do for me, so I really need to see. But I will say that this particular liner pen, it looks like a felt tip pen, but it's actually a brush tip, which is very nice. I do feel like I have quite a bit of control. And since it's a day look, I'm not going to go totally crazy with the wing here with the flick. Do a little flick there, and then draw the wing in. Oh, I wish I had the elastic supple eyelids of my youth. They would really come in handy. Oh, look at that. My, sorry, that's my phone, and I cannot get that to stop playing. My neighbor is going to come over and join me for coffee later. And before you say it, I know, I should not be pulling at my skin around my eyelids like that, but in order to get the right wing, I kind of have to. Okay, good Lord. We are gonna have a 20-minute video here. I've got like 3 minutes left on this 10-minute recording cycle. Oh, kind of messed that up a little bit. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Sorry guys, if I'm not, I can't actually see from here. So let's draw in the wing. I don't know what I did before winged eyeliner. Looked a hot mess, I guess. I cannot tell you just how much I love the look of winged liner. And oh boy, I think I just heard my son get home. And let's see. Sorry, I'm not talking. Obviously, I really need to focus when I do this winged liner. This is actually, believe it or not, a lot thinner of a winged liner than I normally do. And I think that is going to do the trick. Okay, and then back to unmagnified on my mirror. Boy, that's a pain in the butt. Okay, that doesn't look too terribly bad. It's not perfect, but hey, they sisters, they not twins. Okay, so to finish off the eyes, I want to do my mascara, and then I'm gonna do a little light color in the corner. Today I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry about that, guys. I'm definitely going to have to answer that in a minute. Oh. I do like this mascara. It's funny because... Oops, cut off again. Sorry, I was saying it's funny. I really like the mascara, but my friend Sam loves the brush applicators, which this is a brush, and hates the plastic, the rubbery applicators, and I'm exactly the opposite. I love the rubbery applicators, and I'm not crazy about the brushes. She pokes herself in the eye with the rubber applicators, and I make a mess, not just poking myself in the eye, but I seem to make a bigger mess on my eyelids with mascara using the brushes. But this is such a nice formula, and I like it so much, which is a good thing, because this was the most money I have ever paid for a mascara in my life, and definitely a heck of a lot more than I ever expected I would pay for a mascara in my life, being the Maybelline girl. Okay, I may have to duck out of frame here for a second just to get a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes, which sadly is going to end up right down my face within, oh, probably a few hours. I had an epiphany over the weekend about why this keeps happening, because I was saying to Sam, you remember, Sam, that I didn't understand why mascara now was always slipping down onto my lower eyelid. And I had never had that problem ever in my lifetime. I had never had mascara run down. But it turns out my epiphany was I probably did, but I always wore a lower eyeliner and never did an upper eyelid eyeliner. So it was migrating. It was just migrating into eyeliner. So I didn't even notice. Anywho, okay, almost done. Just want to do a really quick highlight with, I think I will use the dust in the tear duct area. It's light, little shimmery. Should open those up quite a bit. Still a little bit, I think maybe I'll combine it with a little bit of the lightest color Strange that we used as the highlighter and put that over. Yes. Much better. Okay, that is the eye look. I'm just going to come in a little closer rather than zooming the camera lens. Hope you can see that. And I'm going to add my blush and some of my Hourglass ambient light powder in, I believe, Luminous, which is the lighter color that I have. I also have the diffused light. Oh no, I'll be using this one. Sorry, I take that back. The diffused light is lighter and a little bit more yellow based, and I think that'll be a nice highlight for daytime. So as soon as I apply my powders and my blush and my lipstick, I'll come back and give you a quick glimpse of the finished look. See you in a minute. Okay, I'm back with the finished look. I applied my bronzer and my blush from my BH Cosmetics. The bronzer is from Wet n Wild. I don't know if I've shown that in a while, but it's this one. Wet n Wild bronzer. And I used my, oops, sorry about that, my Hourglass in ambient lighting powder in diffused light. I love this stuff. And then I applied my lipstick, which is the MAC Viva Glam 2 A73. It's a satin. It's my perfect nude, I believe. And it's a miracle that I found it, and I don't ever want to let it go, with the little MAC lip pencil in Whirl. And that finished off the look. And there it is, a nice light, I think light for me, day look using the Naked 3 palette. I'm going to go do my hair now and get ready to go over to my neighbor's house for some coffee. Actually, I'm going over there instead of her coming here. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. As always, if you like this look, subscribe, hit the like down below for me, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye.